Reporting to you straight from what is being called India's longest sea bridge, the Mumbai Trans Harbour Link. Why is it being called the longest is because it is of about 22-kilometer long stretch of the bridge, with out of which 16.5 kilometer is made above the sea and the remaining 5.5 is made in the land. The project is worth about 18,000 crore with loan assistance from Japan International Agency. Uh, why the project has been important or has been the talk of the town is because it has been made to improve the connectivity between Navi Mumbai and Mumbai. Typically, the time that it takes to go from the central of Mumbai to Navi Mumbai is about an hour or an hour and a half. But with the help of the bridge, it's going to take about 20 to 25 minutes, therefore reducing the travel time to one fourth. It will also help in traveling to places such as Goa, Pune, and Bangalore. Now, one interesting thing to know is that this will be the first transit in India which is going to use the open tolling system. What it means is that it will electronically collect the toll. Therefore, the vehicles passing by will not have to stop to pay the toll. And the vehicles are allowed to pass about 80 to 100 kilometers per hour. And what we know from the officials that we spoke with is that the project is estimated to be done by this year, and that is by November or December of 2023. And it is going to allow about 77,000 of vehicles to pass by through the bridge.
You're right. It is not just a transportation corridor. It is basically, an engine of economic growth. That's what I said, and I'll tell you why. See, Mumbai is constrained by geography. It is an island city, as I said, right? So it can't expand. It is highly congested. The density is more than 25,000 per square kilometer. Prices of lands have skyrocketed, prohibitively expensive. And Mumbai has a lot of cessed buildings, which are 100 years old plus. So they are not in the best of times as far as structures are concerned. They have to be renewed. And what it does, this bridge is effectively is that you are attaching a huge parcel of land to Mumbai. Because Mumbai, there is no expansion. You can see it's all vertical, right? There is no horizontal expansion. You can see we're on the Arabian Sea, and the side is mainland. So the distance is getting reduced to 12 to 15 minutes. Any Mumbai wala knows, any Mumbaiker would know, even the people from outside, 15 to 12 to 15 minutes in Mumbai means it is nothing. Because many times if you go from Andheri East to Andheri West or Malad West to Malad East, it takes 20 minutes. So in 15 minutes you are going to reach that side, which means what? Basically we are giving more land space to Mumbai. So that will be the real thing actually, which means that other side of the mainland of Mumbai, other side of the Mumbai on the mainland, there is a huge scope for industries to come up, for service sector to come up, and for tourist purposes, pharma industry, logistics, and residential townships. Everything can come up. People can stay there and work from here, or conversely, people can stay here and go there. So it will become like any other landed city, landlocked city, rather than just sea locked. So it will have an advantages, Mumbai, being a sea locked also, with a seashore, and also it will have a huge land. Navi Mumbai has become actually a dormitory in many ways for last 30 years. It didn't expand because connectivity was the key. But more than Navi Mumbai also, equally now we are getting the new airport that side. JNPT already exists, and we are connecting this sea link beyond right up to the Mumbai-Pune Expressway also in future. Already bids are getting out. So now you will understand the road to Bangalore, Hyderabad or Goa, Pune, it has become shorter. So you are bypassing everything directly coming to island city, which will no longer be an island city, which means that huge economic growth potential is now created for us to work effectively and collectively to realize it. And
But
now,
do you see monsoon getting in between
yeah,
the
you see,
project
yes, of
getting
course.
delayed?
Monsoon also had an issue last year as well. Every year monsoon is an issue in Mumbai. Keeping that in mind only, we are saying that by November end the target is there. So otherwise we can do earlier. So yeah, I think we should be able to complete by the year end, and yeah, we can. So the funding has come from JICA, all thanks to them. The JICA president himself had come a few days back. He saw this and personally he was quite happy. And we are extremely grateful to JICA for actually extending this financial loan facility. But however, if there are two factors which actually create this engineering marvel, or one is Government of India. in 2017-18, they had given all the clearances and also sovereign guarantees. And at the ground level, we had an excellent team actually. We had multiple teams working on this. Even today also, at the peak, there are more than 15,000 labor, which are highly skilled. And it's a capital intensive project. But when it came to the project, we worked as a single team. So all kudos to the team. Yeah.
But can you help us understand if there's any sort of, part of the project that required much more of a funding or any kind of issues that you faced during, the construction of the
Yes, yes.
project?
It was humongous challenges. See, if you can see, there the bridge actually goes up. You know why? There's a reason. Because we come to navigation channel there. So ships pass through below this. So earlier ships were passing. So how to ensure that ships continue to pass through? Because the external trade of India depends on this. JNPT is right across, a new airport is coming. Ships. So for that we have to take the height of the bridge much higher, and also the spans had to be longer. See, generally the spans are about 50-60 meters, but here we had to go up to 180 meters. For that we had to use a new technology. For the first time in Indian construction history we had done. So if you want, I can talk about those engineering challenges. One is, first thing we did in India was on this project, that is called orthotropic steel deck. That was done for the first time. There are 70 such decks we created for longer spans and heights. And secondly, also because here you see environmentally very sensitive area, we have got flamingos here coming every year in thousands. So it should not so happen when the bridge is complete, they're all gone, right? So they should come back, right? So we took new technology, and we also did not use any cable stay, because birds may be hit by that. They may be there, it is in their pathway. So we had to do without that. So that's why we used also the reason why we used the orthotropic steel deck. That the new tolling system is called the open road tolling. See, generally we have, if you see anywhere, there is a fast tag here now in India, thanks to Ministry of Surface Transport. But there is a boom barrier, so you have to slow down or stop, then you go, right? So that creates a lot of hassles. So we said, now let's do one thing, let us do away with that. So people should be able to pass through seamlessly at the speed of 80 kilometers, and you don't need to stop. So for that, there's a new technology being used. There are a lot of software integrations. So proof of concept we had done on one of the national highways. It was quite successful after a lot of rounds of iterations. So that is a new technology that is being used for the first time. And as far as engineering is concerned, if you are interested, I can tell you, it's a project of superlatives. What are the superlatives? It's the longest sea bridge, of course, but more than that, amount of steel strands that we used in this, actually you can go around the earth 4 times, and the amount of distance covered by all the vehicles in this bridge, distance for work, you can go up to the moon. And the weight of each of the spans in the orthotropic steel deck, it is equal to about 5 to 6 jumbo jet aircrafts. I mean, we had to lift it, and number of spare parts used in each orthotropic deck spans, which we use 70s like that, is about 1 lakh. So we have to assemble all of them. See, so many firsts in this project.